Hello guys, welcome back to another video here on my channel, and today we'll take a look at some special bases today, and we're actually gonna show a recovery of me in which something went wrong in an attack, and I kind of try to show you a little bit what exactly I do if something is going wrong. Without further ado, let's head right into the video. And if you don't want to miss my daily Legends League attacks, check out my second channel. The link is down in the description. I share, or I try to share every day, my Legends League hits right there. So without further ado, let's head right into the video. And if you're new to the channel, I would really appreciate if you like and subscribe. And now we be right back. Alright, so this base right here is the base in which I had to recover a little bit. Because probably this base is looking very familiar to the most of you probably, because this is a very popular ring base at the moment. It is kind of very old and it is coming back, and I've seen so many pros are using it in Legends too. Although this is looking a little bit different, because I feel like the monolith right here is normally not at this place. And so the general plan, what I tried to do, or always try to do on this base, is going for a very cheap zap. 5 zap spells for these 4 buildings, for the multi-inferno tower, for the wizard tower, the builder hut and the poison tower. This is the plan. After that, you want to basically send in the king for this whole compartment right here. Meanwhile, the queen should actually go around here and just take out these buildings on this side right here. Take out maybe the arch tower and maybe the multi-mortar right here. And with the healer puppet, she can actually survive very long, because except of these 2 multi-archer tower, there is no damage. I mean, of course, maybe the monolith, but you can see the queen has to walk very stupid, so she will get in range for the monolith. So you can see there is no damage, so your queen should survive. And you basically want to push her into the base with starting the Lalo early from here. And I think I already showed this base in one of my previous videos. What you want to do is you want to start with a very cheap Lalo, so not the biggest Lalo, with the RC from there, and they should just take out this whole thing with the blimp and the warden. You'd only want this, and after that you want to have the rest of the Lalo that survived this part go around here and finish off the base. So you want basically to start a small Lalo from here again, from the top a little bit, but you will see in the replay, because the Lalo is played the same. But here in the replay, I actually failed my second wall break to get into the scatter compartment. So we didn't got the scatter shot, which is very important, and we didn't get into the core, because sometimes the king even breaks through the wall right there and even gets some more value. So you can see we start with the king, easy funnel right there. And now you can see the wall break died, unfortunate. So the king go to the wizard tower, and now he's going around, and I definitely didn't plan that. I hope that he will go to the mortar and after that maybe on the wall, but he absolutely went the completely wrong way. So now what my thoughts are, because this destroys kind of your pathing a little bit, and the scatter shot is also very annoying, especially in the back end if this is still up. And so what I did right here is, you can see the scatter is kind of exposed, but of course there's the monolith which is kind of covering the scatter, and maybe even the multi-inferno tower, yes. So what I did, I just tried to go for the normal plan, like with a small Lalo from the top to just get out or just get these building focused onto the Lalo, and after that just sneak in a baby dragon to this scatter shot right there. So you can see, start with the royal champion and the Lalo, and you don't want to invest too much into the Lalo. So you can see we just sent in a small wave with two hounds and the blimp. And very important, the rage, as you can see, covering everything again, because it makes no sense to cover the both gold storages and the clone castle. It makes way more sense to rage over the scatters so the loons can profit from this as well. And now you can see the small Lalo. I wait for this lava hound to cross through here, and if I see the lava hound is on the right height, I send in some more loons, because remember, I want to start a new Lalo from here, and I basically want to have here this line, this straight line, and this should finish out the base, because you can see there is no building that is good against Lalo. I mean, there is only single targeting defenses, and only this air defense and these two arch tower that is targeting air. And you can see we sneaked in this baby dragon, which takes out the scatter shot, and the royal champion even survived. And as you can see, we still got 2 free spells and 2 lightning spells, because we didn't quite use them. And you can see, even though the king didn't quite got his value, we can still swag some spells and make this base easy. But we have some other bases, so let's be right back. So right here, the next base, and as you can see, this is Yada from Navi, and this is a very interesting base style, but this was not the only base that I see in this exact style. I saw one that was kind of similar to that, but I think a lot of people are struggling with these kind of bases. This single invisibility tower can make that your attack is going wrong very quickly. So probably the most of you would take down this value, and this is very good value, don't get me wrong, but what first caught my eye is that this compartment right here is very good for your king value too. And if we take down this with our king, I'm sorry, there is literally no better value than zapping out the core, like the monolith, the invisibility tower, and the inferno tower. But after that, I thought what I can do with my queen, because there is not really good value that she can get if she goes into this compartment too. So I thought maybe I can send her into this compartment, and from here, from this compartment, she can actually reach the scatter, she gets the royal champion, and after that what we all got is something like this. We all got this. So we got very good value just with our heroes. And obviously we zapped out these few buildings in the core. So, and now you can see it is, at the moment it is not a line, but I feel like in these kind of ring bases where you literally have no damage on the outside, it is not that important to have a straight line. Of course you always want that, but I feel like if there is no defense that is targeting the Lalo, as you can see on the bottom side right here, there's maybe some arch towers and some builder hut, and here on the top there is only the queen, the scatter, and the air defense, and after that there is nothing left. And even even if you want this straight line, you can just send the royal champion for this compartment right here, and after that you have kind of this L shape right here. So it is not even that bad pathing, right? And on top, what I was aiming for, because I started with the Lalo from the top side, is because of this multi-inferno tower right here. My plan is to get a blimp right into here to take down the town hall and rage over the multi-inferno tower right here too, so we actually get this one out as well. And after that, you can see the base is basically gone. You can pop the warden very early above the scatter and the queen and the air defense, and after that there is nothing left for your Lalo. If you probably want to, you could probably swag most of the Lalo, like Stars is doing it. But I feel like the most of you are happy if they triple the base just with all the troops used. But you can see we got our value, got the scatter, we got the royal champion right in a second, and the queen will still go in. I mean, she can get down the clown castle, or I don't know, maybe dies to the expo. But now we can see we start with the Lalo and an early blimp, because like I said, we want to pop the warden early, because there or right here is the most damage, so you get the most value out of the blimp. And obviously you want to get down these buildings here in the core as quick as possible, so the loons won't even come in, so they will path on the outside, which is ideal for you. With a haste spell right above the scatter, now we can see the rage covering everything, very beautiful. Even some loons are going into the core, but as you can see, because we sent in our blimp early, they will go on the outside to the buildings back, and will not go through the Giga Poison. If we delayed our blimp, the town hall would maybe is maybe still standing, and they will go through the poison of the town hall and will take a lot of damage. So definitely try to send in the blimp earlier, so your loons will not go on the inside. And now you can see the last air defense on the end will be taken out by some loons, and then you can see there is nothing left for the space. We still have two freezes, probably could have swagged them, but we still have one more base that we will take a look at, so we'll be right back. Alright, right here onto the last base, and this base is getting very popular too. You have on the one side you have this raged up core, and on the right side you have this poison with the monolith. So this base is definitely good against Root Rider and against Lalo, because you have on the one side you have this poison tower, and on the other side you have this raged up multi-archer tower, which are good against Lalo and definitely against Root Riders too. And that was the first time which I saw this base, and after I attacked it, I thought this would be perfect for YouTube, because I feel like a lot of people that are playing Zap Lalo can't decide what they should do, if they should go for the value in the ring base or if they should go for pathing. And most people will kind of combine these two things, and this is probably the worst thing that could happen. So for example, they will zap for the multi-inferno tower, the multi-arch tower and the rage tower, but after that they try to take this as pathing and send in the heroes somewhere, and will fail completely. So either you have to go for the value, and after that you will probably around 90% I would say you split the heroes, or you go for pathing, which is maybe here in this space the scatter shot, the queen, and the ricochet cannon, which is probably a little bit more on the outside. And after that, take this as a funneling point to go maybe with the heroes inside the base or on the other side. But I wouldn't recommend to go into the monolith. Although here in this base, I didn't quite saw the hero value which I could get if I zapped for pathing. So I went for the other solution, I would tell it, to go for the value. And this is definitely the multi-arch tower, the multi-inferno tower, and the rage tower right here. And now what you just need to try is just to get pathing for the Lalo. And in my opinion, let me zoom out a little bit. If you just get out something like this, is in my opinion already very good pathing for your Lalo. Because after that you can see, I can just send in the Royal Champion from here, and the Royal Champion will go on this side, on the top right here, take down the multi-inferno tower, and will come back to the Lalo afterwards, because you zap this buildings right here, so there is nowhere else to go than to come back for the Lalo. And the Lalo will start from the bottom side right here with a blimp for the town hall. And you can see the blimp will get very good value too, because as I mentioned right in the video before, we will rage over everything, or try to rage over everything. And the rage actually covers the town hall, the scatter shot, and the inferno tower. And the Yetis should basically just take down the town hall and the scatter shot, and everything else should just be a bonus. But this was the plan, and for the people that want to see it, you still have this L shape right here. You would have something like this. And always, if you have a corner, always start with a Lalo from here again, or from here, because you always want to go them inside, and you don't want them to go to the outside, split there, and so on. So definitely keep that in mind. So let's speed it up. All right, now we can see we zap, and very important to say is just use 6 zaps right here. You don't need more than 6 for multi-arch tower. The inferno tower and the rage tower are just 5. So definitely don't send in more than you need. And now the king should basically just go to the eagle, and the queen kind of should just go around, maybe into this expo compartment. She basically should just get down some buildings here in this line, which I showed you before. So she doesn't really have a certain value that she should get. And very important, it is always very good if the CC is going on to your king, because the king gets very easy through it with the gauntlet. And now you can see, to be honest, I didn't really know why I invested that freeze onto the queen. Was probably not the best idea. But now you can see the Royal Champion should go from the side right here, and with the Lalo you push her to the multi. So if the Lalo is coming from the bottom right here, she will automatically get pushed into the multi. Or let me just do it with black again. She will go to the multi again, and after that will come back to the multi-arch tower, and after that she will follow with the Lalo, because there is nowhere else that she can go, because the town hall will get taken out by the blimp, And maybe important to say is, as you can see, I'm starting more from the bottom side, right? You see there are some buildings like the bomb tower or this air defense right here on the more middle side, I would say. But I just sent them in from the loons because I don't want to take some value from the Royal Champion. So definitely let the Royal Champion do his thing. But if you do it with some loons from here, it is not that problematic. Now we can see the rage covering everything. Sadly, I didn't forget to open it manually, so you can see the blimp is on the other side. But you can see the loons are kind of going into the town hall, which isn't the best thing. So I should send in my blimp earlier next time, so this won't happen. But now you can see we start with a Lalo from the corner, like I said in the beginning. And this is again just to get down the outside building, but also if the loons would have paused right, they would go directly onto the inside and take down everything beautifully. And you can see this didn't quite happen for me, and that's why you can see this monolith is kind of problematic at the end and is staying up very long, but I still have enough force, so you can see this is clutch too. And we still even have the Zap spell which we can use, and now some loons for the cleanup, and you can see this is a 3-star again. And that was it with the video. I hope you enjoyed. If you did, I would really appreciate if you like and subscribe. And now, peace out.